Hey guys, welcome back. It's October 31st, which means it's finally time for me to flip a coin and figure out which story I'm writing for NaNoWriMo this year. So in the last video that I talked about Nano, I was gonna make a whole prep thing and do a couple videos on prepping and writing my index cards, and that didn't happen. It's fine. But I did manage to finish the index cards for Mutated Worlds, as you can see here. It has a title card now, which is great. There are a few cards that are still blank, aka all of Act 3 is still currently blank, but I'm not super worried about it. I know what I want to happen, I just don't know the exact sequence of events. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to just do it and then end up changing my mind completely. I'm okay with it being a little open-ended and me being able to do a little bit with it. Those are going to stay blank for now, but I guarantee by the time I actually get to Act 3, I'm probably going to know exactly how I want things to happen. I did add some notes pages in the back, so I have 3 notes pages right now and a couple blanks just for whenever that happens. One of them is a mood index card. Basically, it's anything that I think of while I'm thinking of the story. So, for example, for this one, I said somber, songs in minor chords, unnerving, transformative, friendship, revenge. They're just like a list of different words. There's a couple phrases, things that I just really want to convey. And I will also be making a playlist on either Spotify or YouTube, I'm not quite sure yet, of songs that I feel like really convey the mood of the story. And that's what I'm going to listen to while I write, because I'm very much so somebody who loves to listen to music while they write. Typically, I like it to be instrumental music. I don't know why, but words for some reason, like songs with words, they tend to distract me a little bit too much, so instrumentals it is. Now, I also took some time and I went back through Worlds of Magic, which I realized I have a few more cards in this one. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I have how many blank cards on the back? A ton for potential notes. I did fill out one of them with moods as well, mood words. So in this one I put epic fantasy, war, hopeful, power, friendship, coming of age. I'm still really happy with where this is. I went through it this morning again and I was like, I don't really have anything I want to change too much of. That being said, if I start writing and I want to change things, I probably will. That's just the kind of writer I am, but you know, it's fine. Totally fine. So now that that little update is over, it's time to get into the actual choosing of which story I'm writing for NaNoWriMo this year. I'm like sort of nervous, but also really excited because I'm happy with either choice. I really, truly am. I know it kind of seems like I've been working on Mutated World a lot, so maybe I want that one. I'm okay with either. Like I said before, I did already start writing Worlds of Magic probably 7 months ago now, 6 months ago. I didn't get very far. I think I literally have like 3,000 words. Not really worth going back to that. I'd rather do a fresh start. Even though it's still a little early in the day, it's only, 10:30? Around 10:30. I did just want to do this now so that way I have time to set up my Scrivener files and also create those playlists I was talking about and really get a good feel for what I want to start writing tomorrow. The plan right now is to wake up early tomorrow and get like an hour of writing before I actually have to start my day job. Will that happen? Who knows? It depends on whether my brain in the morning is like, you're not supposed to get up this early, go back to sleep, and I go back to sleep. It'll all depend on that. And plus, my cats might get very confused as to why I'm feeding them a whole hour earlier than I usually do, but it's fine. So as you can see here, I already went through and I randomly generated the 2 titles of the story together and heads or tails. So that way each one would have a designation of which one it had to be. I didn't want to just do it myself because I didn't want to like somehow sway it or anything. So I did it like this. I think it worked out really well. This is commentpicker.com. So if you want to do something similar, you can have like a group for group 1 and group for group 2, and then it just randomly generates them together. I did put unique type of combination just because I felt like that might be better. And as you can see, Mutated World is heads, World of Magic is tails. My original plan, of course, was to actually get a coin and do the whole flip thing, but I'm really bad at like, the flicking motion with my thumb. I always hurt my thumb somehow, and I don't think it ever really goes that well. I tend to like flick it in weird directions, and instead of dealing with that, I am just going to use Google. Okay, so I already did this earlier, and I found out that Google has a tool that is literally a coin flipper. So I just wanted to start from scratch. I'm just going to type in coin flip and then hit enter. And now it's going to automatically start flipping. And whatever it lands on is the story I'm writing. Looks like it's World of Magic, guys. I am writing World of Magic. So we have a winner. World of Magic it is, guys. I am going to be writing this one. I'm going to be putting those index cards right back up on that corkboard. They've been up there for forever, but they're going to go back up. I think it's just going to be the Act 1 and then maybe the magic types. I don't think I'm going to put the characters up there. I might not even put the magic types up there. At this point, I'm really familiar with what they are, and I think it might be easier just to keep them in this little pile. But Act 1's definitely going to go up there. I'm very excited. I'm not going to lie. So for the rest of today, I am just going to go into Scrivener, kind of clean up my old file, get rid of all the writing that I have because I don't want really any of it, to be honest. I wasn't super happy with how that was turning out the first time. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw together that playlist really quick. I'm already getting ideas of what songs I want to put in it. I'm very excited to write this story. I started it 6 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. And I just kind of lost a lot of motivation to write in general. So I stopped writing it. Didn't get very far. All that's going bye-bye, and I'm going to write from a completely fresh blank page. I just feel like writing from a blank page is the true NaNo feeling. So I am going to pre-order the winner's t-shirt. I wasn't going to, but I don't know. I was just starting to get more and more motivated. And then whatever coffee mug they have, I'm going to buy it. I've bought the last 3 years. So I have 3 years worth of coffee mugs plus I think April's camp one from this year because I loved the look of it. It was like an epic fantasy and it was awesome. So I bought that one too, even though I did not participate in camp this year. I'm definitely going to buy whatever mug they have, and I'm very excited. So yes, Mutated Worlds did not get chosen, and honestly, I'm a little broken up about it because I have spent so much time on it, but I think it'll be good to step away from it for a while and then come back to it with fresh eyes. I definitely want to write this one. I might just save it for maybe camp next year, camp in April. Not sure yet. Really depends on how World of Magic goes. Then Mutated World will not happen until April at least, because I want to really focus on just one story for a while and get it polished up and maybe do second drafts. Who knows? I know that January, I think, is supposed to be for editing. I've never done that in NaNo, ever. So this year it's going to happen. For videos, my goal in life for this November is to kind of do vlogging throughout the week, every week minus next week. Obviously, next week I'm not going to be around. I'm going to be on vacation in Florida, so I'm going to just get some videos when I feel like it, pretty much. Maybe show off a little of my vacation. I'm going to be spending a lot of days in Universal. That's my jam. We're going to Disney on Friday, I think, because Mickey's Christmas party starts next week, actually. We got tickets for Friday. First time I'll ever go to any sort of anything for Disney for holidays or anything like that. So pretty excited. A little salty though. Found out that Universal's holiday stuff starts the day we leave. Yeah, it's great. It's absolutely great. But writing wise, I do plan on writing at least on the planes, maybe a little bit during downtimes during the week. I'm so excited. I'm excited for my vacation. I'm excited for NaNo this year. Just everything, honestly. I think everything's going to be great. I will see you next week in a vlog. I'm going to have everything out by Friday. So you'll see a video next Friday. This Friday, you're going to see a video this Friday of my first 4 days, how they went. And yeah, I will see you then. Bye.